Zoom Rooms integration, Google Calendar. In this lesson, we will cover the following: creating the calendar resource in Google, sharing the calendar resource, and adding the calendar integration to your Zoom Room. Click Next to begin adding the calendar resource. Select Apps. Select G Suite. Select Calendar. Now select Resources. Click Plus to add your calendar resource. Now enter the Zoom Room name, in this example, S.J. Ord Mantell. Your resource has now been successfully added. Once the calendar resource is ready, you will need to add it to a user who can manage calendar resources. Select the down arrow for Other Calendars. Once the calendar resource, select the down arrow for Other Calendars. Now select Browse Interesting Calendars. Now click the More tab. Select Resources for your domain. Find the resource you created, in this case, S.J. Ord Mantell, and click Subscribe. Select Back to Calendar. The calendar resource should now appear under your My Calendars list. Click the drop-down arrow for the calendar. Select Back to Calendar. The calendar resource should now appear under your My Calendars list. Click the drop-down arrow for the calendar. Select Share this calendar. From the Details page, in the Share with Specific People section, type the email address of the dedicated user, rooms@mycompany.com. mycompany.com. Click the drop-down menu under Permission Settings. Now select Make Changes and Manage Sharing. Click Save. Now access the Google Calendar for the user rooms at mycompany.com and subscribe to the calendar resource. As you did previously, click the down arrow for Other Calendars. Select Browse Interesting Calendars. Click on the More tab. Select Resources for your domain. Confirm that you're subscribed to the appropriate calendar resource, in this case, SJ Ord Mantell. Lastly, verify that the room resource appears under Other Calendars. You are now ready to add the Google Calendar service to your Zoom account. Now that you've created the calendar resource and shared that resource, you are ready to add the calendar service in your Zoom portal. Be sure to log in with Zoom credentials that have Zoom Rooms privileges. Click Calendar Integration. Click Add a Calendar Service. Select Google Calendar. Select the correct account. Now click Allow to grant Zoom permissions to manage the calendar. Click Zoom Rooms. Now click Add a Calendar. Now click on the drop-down. Select the appropriate Google Calendar service. Then select the correct calendar resource. And then click Save. Your Zoom room is now integrated with your calendar.